I feel so happy that I feel better. Just the relief of knowing that I can do things that I should be able to do as a 16-year-old again. It makes me so happy. I was fine Friday, and through the weekend I was okay, and then Monday morning my doctor called back because I had called her saying that, you know, I had some pain at by Monday night I was in a wheelchair. It was really scary.
We were carrying her, assisting her to the bathroom. Her dad was carrying her from the bed to the couch, and we progressively saw every doctor that we could and had every test that we could, and they weren't taking us seriously because they couldn't find anything wrong with her, and we were leaving worse than what we had come because the pain just kept getting progressively worse.
What does it mean to you as her mom to know that you've found a solution?
Well, it's scary as a parent, even though you don't want to show it to your kid because you want to be strong for them and you don't want them to freak out. But at the same time, you feel a sense of responsibility because you are the parent and you want to help the child. And when you're doing everything you can and everything you know and it's still not enough, and you see that your child's not walking, it's scary because you don't know if that's going to be permanent or what else you can do to help. So you run out of resources, and honestly this probably should have been one of our first resources, so from now on it will be our first resource rather than the last.
1987 to stroke, 1988 they were able to determine that you had fibromyalgia. Nothing really worked. I mean, we tried everything. We tried every medication going. We had, I guess, about 4 different doctors we were working with at the time. Anytime a new medication would come out, we would try it. And like his feeling was, we'll try it for 3 months. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, let's move on to something else. We also tried acupuncture, I would say back about 10 years ago. And that was in Montreal. That didn't really do much either. Then we were coming down here and did a little research as to who was available, and found Mario. And from then it's been nothing but great news. She's now roughly 9 months fibromyalgia free.
So no symptoms, no flare-ups, no...
That's right.
I call him God. Because he's changed my life so much.
And I must say, he also gave you the confidence, because when we first met him, he did say that he thought he'd have complete success with treating her. And he has. So, you know, we appreciate very much for what he's done. He's put our lives back together where he can do what she wants to do and not always worry about whether she's going to have a flare-up or not.
Absolutely.
Make plans that I could never make before.
So it's worked wonders for both of us. Well, like, you know, we can book cruises quite easily. We can book dinner parties. We can book plays. We can book shows we want to go to. We can book many different events where Bea likes to probably go to see just about every entertainer that comes to town. And before, she didn't want to do it because, you know, you go spend a couple $100 on tickets and find out you can't even use them. Now she has no worries about that. So
It's very embarrassing when you make plans and you don't want to tell people the whole story because it's boring to them.
So her feeling is she's got 25 years to make up. She's wearing me out, so I'm going to get my granddaughter to start going to some of the shows with her.
And I'm going to make up to 25 years of loss. Well, 24 and a half now.
Yeah.
It just makes you feel so comfortable, and it sort of makes you sort of feel like family. They're just him and his wife and Amy. They're just amazing.
We have recommended a few patients already to Mario, and I think they've felt great about his services also.